Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we see if we can arrange a peace treaty between Steve and myself, Miss Becca Sue, over the Bomberger's War they have been engaged in for a few years. Yes. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me in welcoming my nemesis, Steve Higley, as well as our special guests, Justine Mays, Jeff Andreezy, and Matt Monica.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hey there.
Hey-o. So, yeah, we'll get into the details of the situation, and then we'll see if these three can help moderate a equitable, something that's fair to both parties, and we can work this out. So, and maybe you win a Nobel Peace Prize if, this goes right. So you never know. You never know. So we'll see what happens. Bombergers, we'll talk about that after the break. For right now, Matt said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Yes, I do. Closed captioning.
Okay.
So, it used to be for people that can't hear, right? But
right.
Do you use it when you can hear perfectly well?
Or I don't use it. No. I go over to Neely's house quite a bit, and they do use it. So I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't use it at all, and I go over there.
It's great. Why would you? I don't understand not using it.
I don't.
Why would you not use it?
Because I can hear, so I don't have any hearing issues. Maybe if you would up your TV, you said you leave it on the same level. If you would turn your TV up a little bit, you might be able to hear it. You wouldn't need the closed captioning. Yeah.
It's not about that. Like, just sometimes there's things sometimes the people in the movies that I watch. I mean, maybe mine are just more interesting than what you watch, Steve. But sometimes there's people who have weird accents or whatever, and so you cannot understand them. I'm not just watching PBS all the time, so.
I don't get it. I don't know. It's not going to make me understand it. So, they have it on. I'm just a guest, so I don't say anything when I'm there.
I will always have it on. I hate not having it on.
I don't understand it. I really don't. But yeah,
I love closed captions.
I hate it
right now.
Yeah.
It's a distraction to me.
Yes, it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So, and sometimes it just pops up on Netflix for some reason, and it takes me 10 minutes to figure out how to get it off of there.
I've been there before too, where it's like I don't want this, and it's here. What do I do?
If I miss something, if I can't understand it, and the artist didn't hear it, we'll rewind. We'll try it again.
Right.
Yeah. See, I don't have to rewind because I got to read it the first time.
Okay.
Good point.
I'm not really much of a TV watcher. That's also part of the problem because I'm usually working on my computer and the TV's on their background. So, I mean, if I'm going to miss it, I'm going to miss it. I'm not really into too many things so much where I'm just sitting there and watching them. So, that's part of it too, I guess. So, but, how about you, Matt? Or you asked the question. Justine, do you have the closed captioning on?
I don't. There was a while that it was just automatically on Netflix, and I never shut it off. And I did enjoy it.
Right.
But I haven't turned it back on. I will turn it on, like Becca said, if there are, like, if I'm watching something where they have like a really deep Irish brogue or whatever, and sometimes you can't understand them, I will turn it on. But it is nice when you're like watching, like on Traders, when people are yeah, for sure. That girl has the worst accent.
I think it's Natalie.
But yeah, it's nice like when people are whispering to each other when it's on, because then you can hear.
Oddly, it's the two people who are talking about that don't turn up their TV. So if you would both turn up your TV where you can actually hear
I don't need to turn up my TV. I can just have on closed captioning.
Yeah.
So frustrating. So frustrating. And also, I think it's offensive. If I did happen to be deaf and I walk in and there's Becca watching a TV show and she's got that on, I'm like, wait, well, no, that's for me. That's not for you.
Right. Show me your hearing impaired card.
Right. Exactly. I would be... yeah. It's like Becca going to Starbucks in a military uniform to get a discount. I feel her watching closed captioning.
Fuck you.
Basically the same thing. It's stolen valor. It's stolen valor is what it is. Yeah. It's 100% the same thing. Yeah.
Does she have a fake Purple Heart too? Like,
right. Probably.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep on using it, and you can't stop me. Just like I've got my handicap sticker to go park in places.
Oh God.
Okay, I do not have that. Do not write the show. I would never do that. But I will use fucking closed captioning because it's for everyone. Closed captioning is for everyone. And if you have any of your friends who are jerks and want to complain about it, just tell them to fuck off. Because you're not trying to lose your hearing later on in life by having the TV cranked up to 100.
Okay. Matt, you asked this question. What about you?
Yeah, so Linda loves it, and
really,
and I used to be annoyed by it, but I've kind of learned to like it in a way because it's for all the reasons you all said. It's sometimes there's people that are quiet in the dialogue. Sometimes the dialogue volume is much different.
Am I watching or reading? I'm not both. So I'm gonna be missing the show because I'm too busy reading.
Agree, and that's what I find myself doing is I'm reading. I read too much of it, and I'm just
I don't want to be reading the show. I want to watch the show. And if I miss a line, so be it. I mean, you miss lines in life too. It happens.
But I'll tell you what, like
captioning in the real world. So yeah.
For me, where I really like it is we watched Squid Game right on Netflix, and there was a Korean show. And the English dubbing just doesn't do it justice. Like you have to like just read the subtitles and let them actually act like they're supposed to act. And it was incredible, right? And so I learned to kind of enjoy it there too. But it's but yeah, no, we have it on quite a bit, fortunately or unfortunately at this point. So
yeah.
It's always one person who doesn't like it and they don't understand it, and then the other one likes it, and then the one who didn't like it in the beginning is like, I actually do kind of enjoy this now. That's how Royce was. He was like, this is dumb. Then he was like, where are the closed captions on?
Happy life is happy life.
Yeah. Well, good for him. So on that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start this time with Jeff.
All right, I have some Wollersheim Bourbon single barrel from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Okay. Wow. Ooh. I didn't think you were going to get that with all that squeaking, but
there was some squeaking.
When the cork pop came out, it was explosive. So you've definitely got the lead. We'll see what happens with this. Becca's next.
I have got our old Jet Brothers finished in French oak cognac barrels.
Okay. No, not enough going on there. Jeff has retained the lead. Modster, you're next.
I've got some Rye 3 whiskey, the 16-year single barrel from the ABV
Barrel Shop. Yep. Okay. No. A lot of base. Not a lot else there. So Becca still has. I got Bombergers, of course, right? That's the Bombergers show, so I had to do that. All right, here we go. That was not a lot there. Becca still has the lead. This Bomberger's going quick, even though it's only in the studio. I'm not drinking this in the house. It's just here. I'm going to need another bottle pretty soon. Justine, how about you? What do you
Didn't you just get a bottle for your birthday?
Yeah, I
You
did.
Yes.
I'm holding on to that one right now.
I have a Deer Hammer apple brandy.
Okay. Oh, that's the winner right there.
That was a little sloshy.
It was sloshy at the end, but it was explosive at the front, so that's enough to take it. So congratulations to Justine Mays. She's our winner.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, I'm going to fill you in on Bomberger's situation, and we'll see if Becca agrees. We'll make sure that it's lined out in the right way, and then we'll see what the group thinks, how we can fix this. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Lenny Eckstein, and to set the record straight, I am a vegan, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Steve stealing my Bombergers.
I don't think so.
I think that's exactly what we're talking about.
That's off to a
today.
bad start here.
I think that's exactly what we're speaking about.
Not a good start. So I am a beloved figure in the Neely household. People, they love when I come up and visit. So when I visit, and the policy is always drink whatever you like, and I'm like, what about stuff that's not even open? They're like, pop it open. We don't care. So the policy, and I don't abuse that, but I did notice, that we got some Bombergers there. So through the years, I've been drinking some Bombergers, and apparently that's Becca's Bombergers. I don't know this going in. I just know that there's Bombergers there, and I like Bombergers, so I drank Bombergers. And it continues to be a thing. But how do we fix this? How do we make this right? How do we make this right? Because I tried to buy a bottle. I recently tried to buy a bottle. But
you didn't try and buy it though.
It got snatched out from under me by
you
Shot.
Didn't try and you let Shot take it.
No.
You let him take it.
That son of a bitch.
Already knowing that I hate him. And then you let him take it out from under you. Oh, there's nothing I could do. It's not like I'm fucking Steve Akeley or anything like that.
Yeah,
the only reason he could even buy it is because you were there.
I was the second victim. Yeah, that's true. But yeah.
Also, just so you know, this particular bottle of Bombergers that I have, Steve,
Yes.
I bought that in North Dakota back in like 2018. I
Okay.
called you about it.
Yeah.
I said there's a bottle
So there's
of
a
Shanks
special
here.
bond there
There
between
was
you and me.
Shanks and there was Bombergers, and I had never seen them before, and I was like, which one should I get?
I said
"You should get-"
Bombergers.
You said you should get the Bombergers, so I
Yeah.
bought that, and I've had it for all these years, kept it stored away for all these years. And then Steve comes and he's like, well, Bombergers is just something that I just fall upon all the time. So clearly everyone else probably has tons of it as well. So I might as well just drink all of it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we get into the situation we're in. Dan McKee promised her a bottle, then he didn't come through. So I thought you were going to get one. And
Lots of promises made, none of them kept.
yeah.
So I need some clarity on the shot bottle. Steve, did you have your hand on it and he
No.
physically wrestled it away from you?
No. So what happened is we went. We're supposed to play cards at Jason's place, but then the lady that works for him booked an event, which I can't play. What are you going to do? Have a card game that people are up there for free, trashing your event center, or are you going to sell it out and make money? So they elected to go for the money, which I can't play with. But then Jason was like, well, everybody's coming here. Why don't we? We're down the street. I'm friends with the liquor store, so we went down to the liquor store. And we were waiting for them. There's a room that they have, but they had to get it ready. So we were standing at the liquor store, and Shot goes looking around. I was like, I don't want to. I got all the liquor I need, and I own a liquor store, so I didn't really look. And all of a sudden, he's like, "Hey, Steve, they got Bombergers over here." So I go over to where he's at, and he's like, and he says, as I get there, he says, "I'll leave one for you." There's 3 on the shelf. He said, "I'll leave one for you." And I told him, I said, "I'd like to get the second one for Becca. I'm going to buy that and put that in her in her collection." And he said, "I don't know. I got to think about it." He says, "I'll buy it, and then if I decide I want to sell it, I'll sell it to you, and then you can have it."
Wait a minute. Wait, hold it. There were 3
Yes.
on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
He bought 2.
Yes,
You bought 1.
I did.
And you can't give that one to
No,
Becca?
because I was out. I was out
Okay.
myself. That's
I'm
this
on
bottle.
Becca's side.
That's this bottle right here.
Yeah.
That's this bottle right here. I needed the Bombergers. I was out.
By the way, that's the bottle that is 2/3 empty now.
Yeah, it is 2/3 empty.
What about
And
the
it has-
bottle from Johnny that you just got?
That's different because that's a vintage one. So that's a vintage one. So yeah, I really haven't actually had that era of release. So I got to get that. I mean, and that was given as a gift. That would be wrong for me to give that one away.
I didn't tell you to give me that one. I was just saying that you had a whole nother one to yourself.
No, I just got that in February. This Bombergers I got when I was playing cards in December. So
I mean, I feel like it's only right that you take the vintage one and share it with Becca the next
hey, that's easy for you to say. It's not that easy.
How is it not that easy?
Well, I mean, this was given to me as a
What's
gift.
mine is yours, Steve. What's yours isn't mine.
He did. And in the
Actually,
thing,
Steve, you know what we should do?
He said,
I
"Steve, this is
should-
for you."
I should come and work at the barrel shop soon, and you should come to Kentucky, and I'll stay at your house, because when I'm at your house, I'm welcome to anything I want, right?
No, let's not go crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's what
I'll
you
lock
say
the
whenever
day
I
office.
come over.
Yeah,
That rule doesn't go both ways. That offer doesn't extend both ways.
No, of course
Oh,
not.
it extends. Amy's not stopping me from anything.
Okay.
And not because she wants to, it's because she wouldn't.
She wouldn't. No.
Because I'm on the iced tea train.
You support her iced tea habit.
I'm
so,
Team
yeah.
Amy all the
So,
time.
so Becca, the offer to Steve, was that a dual choice? Was that a
No.
Becca and Royce in
No.
joint lockstep?
Nope.
Right.
But you are married. What's
Right.
yours is his. What his is yours.
Yeah. And it was in there.
You'd think that with how upset I am that maybe Steve would switch to a different bottle. We've got tons of bottles in there, but
No.
instead he wants to try and polish off my bottle. of
Yeah,
vodka
I know.
that I held on to.
I
since
limit myself to one
2018.
glass when I'm there, so I've been working on that for a while. So yeah.
I mean, there is quite a bit to choose from in there. Like I could see the first time because Royce is like, if it's open, you can drink it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I could see the first time not knowing and doing it. But then once you find out, there's plenty of other cool things for you.
What about if I really like the Bombergers? I mean,
Well, then fucking go buy a bottle.
Because
So-
it's feeling like to me it's purely out of spite.
so and no, it's not that at all. But I do want to be honest. This show's about honesty, and so this is my Bombergers bottle. It is less than halfway. So say I stumble into a liquor store tomorrow and see a bottle on the shelf, I will buy it, but I'm going to have to take that one. But if I found a second one, then I would buy that and give that to Becca. But right now I'm in a situation where I'm almost out again. I mean, I'm damn near.
It
I'm
feels
at the
like there's a
stress
lot
level.
of selfishness going on here.
All about Steve.
Mr. Akeley, I'm
Yes.
going to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
When you are in the Neely residence
Yeah.
and you are heading towards the bottles that are available,
Yes.
do you feel any type of spite or do you find any glee in the fact that you are getting the Bombergers and you're going to pour yourself one? Can you answer this question? Honesty.
Yeah,
is the best
honesty.
policy.
I mean, when I initially did it, I just drank what I liked, and then, I mean, I do really like it, and then, and then Becca's reaction was just so gold, and then I was like, well, when I go back there and Royce says you can drink anything, I'm like, even the second time I said, even that Bombergers, he's like, oh yeah, so then I had more Bombergers.
Mr. Akeley, the first step towards semi-atonement is a big-ass bag of candy heading Mrs. Becca Sue's way.
All right. I'll check my. I'll see
That's
what I've
the
got
first
sitting around in
step.
the drawers here, like you did. Yeah,
The Necco wafers and Werther's out of your pocket, and
Yeah.
we'll see where it goes.
little pocket lint on it. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, and I feel like everybody has tried to remedy this quarrel. Like Bruce sending
Yeah, like 4 different ones.
Bruce is trying to save Steve's life.
yeah.
It felt like it was a nice thing for me that Bruce did, which it was. But really, what Bruce was doing was trying to save Steve's life.
I like Bruce so much
Bruce
because
clearly
in reality,
cares
Bruce
about
should be
Steve
bitter.
a lot.
Bruce has a reason to be bitter because
Yeah, he
we
should
broke into
be.
his- I'm naked, which is the only thing that stopped me from stripping the
If
bed.
anything,
off.
he should have sent them and said, "Do not let Steve touch, not for Steve."
Right. Bruce he's elevated himself after the incidents and still being such a dear friend.
Truly a not selfish individual.
All right, yeah.
I
he's
would
really a good
definitely.
guy.
No,
Bruce
you
is a
know
good
who
guy.
is allowed to drink my Bombergers is Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh,
So the atonement for this. What do you guys suggest? What would be a good way to just work this out and just smooth it over? We never hear about it again from a negative perspective. It's always just positive when we talk about it because it's been so well.
I mean, I feel like you need to buy her a bottle.
I was going to say that second bottle. Yeah, the second bottle that you say you were going to find. Set for you, that
I
should go
did
to
say
her.
that I have a plan for that, though, right?
No, it really needs to be the first bottle. If you're really making good, it needs to be the first bottle.
Yeah, in all honesty, if you were trying to make any sort of atonement for this whatsoever and not drag it out, the bottle that you bought in December that you're currently drinking in your house should have went to Becca.
What if I gave her a 50 ml out of this?
How much have you drank out of her bottle?
That's just delaying the inevitable.
Over
It's a step. Candy.
Justine,
in a
I
50.
had kept that bottle since
She saved it.
2018, and
Yeah.
there was like the neck was out of it,
Right.
and now it's down to the bottom quarter,
Yeah. Well,
and I haven't had any
Stuff
of it.
happens. I mean,
So it's lower than the one that he has currently.
Yep.
you're
And it was a
drinking
good
and
year of
whatnot.
Bombergers.
Yeah, things
Good
happen
Bombergers.
when you're drinking. I mean, so yeah.
Him and Royce just sitting there and giggle. Pour, glug, glug, glug.
That's an ancillary argument. We might have to bring Royce on the show one day and
Right.
talk about his role in this.
Well,
But
all right, Jeff, I've got something for you. Becca does enjoy someone getting screwed over on their alcohol because she was there when Royce got screwed over on his VVS.
yeah,
She didn't say anything.
two pours out of the same.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. You enjoy screwing people over more because then Royce had to send that bottle, the second bottle he had, down to Luke. And that was your fault. Because he had a second bottle, and Steve goes, "Oh, you know, Royce has got a second bottle of that just sitting at home,
And he
not
gave it
doing
to him.
anything with it." And poor Luke is like, "Gosh, I've had one every single year except this year. I should see if Royce will sell it to me." And so he asked Royce, and Royce goes, "Just send him the bottle. He's a great distributor for us." And he goes, "Tell Steve to fuck off."
Yeah. Royce talked to me
And
about
tell
that.
him thanks
Royce-
for losing me my bottle.
Royce had a tough conversation with me about that. He told me, he's like, all right, here's what happened. I gave him that VVS, and he's like, I couldn't charge him for it, even though he's willing to pay. I just gave it to him. He's like, I'm not mad about it, but don't ever let it happen again. It's like I get one free pass in my lifetime. He was like, don't ever do that again.
Well, Royce realized he felt as good as Matt does when he takes the droids down to the hospital, the physical therapy. He felt good about it, especially because Luke is such a gentleman.
It did. We did. He was so grateful and so happy about it.
But don't do it again because he doesn't like that feeling. It makes him
No.
uncomfortable.
No, absolutely not. So yeah, I won't do that again. Though, I mean, Luke, that was the only one he's missing out of all the Old Fitz decanters that have ever been released. So that was kind of epic for Luke, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
So Royce is definitely in good with Luke because he did him a solid, and I'm in good with Luke because I did him a solid by letting him know about the situation.
It seems as though the only person who's been getting fucked over is me.
It seems like this argument has changed so many directions we've lost the point. And that, as a stand-in for Katie, I'm trying to bring it back to the focus of the show, which is Steve keeps drinking Becca's Bombergers even though she's a bit upset about it and has asked him to stop.
Right? But then I go there
He's
and I
got
check.
zero remorse. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're right.
I'm not saying it's not true.
That is
so
what's happening.
Stipulate that this is all true.
does she get any in any trouble for not being there and going to sleep early? Because if she would stay up and then give me the stink eye and threaten me, I probably wouldn't drink it. But then I'm just left to my own accord in there, and Royce is like, drink whatever you want,
Mr.
and then I just
Akeley-
drink it.
Mr. Akeley, would the stink eye be enough to deter you?
Probably
If Royce were in the room, or does it need to be
No, not with
several
Royce.
F-bombs?
No, Royce, because Royce doesn't give me the stink eye.
Nothing would deter him.
It'd be Becca. She would. I mean, I'd probably in my mind I'd start flashing to that video where she punches that punching bag thing, and then I'd be like, that could be me. So then I would probably not drink.
But if that's the only
but
thing,
she's not there. She's not there. So, and then I feel like I'm drinking it, and she's gonna maybe hit that level of rage. But I feel like I can talk my way out of it then.
The reason I go to bed is because I have to make sure to make Steve coffee in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Even when she sets it up, where all I have to do is turn it on, I'll be like, Becca,
I go to bed because I'm trying to make sure that I'm up early enough that I can drive these boys around, and I'm not hungover, and then we have no options. So I'm going to bed early, not because I'm a party pooper, but because I'm trying to be responsible so I can make sure I get us places on time, because the third person in our little group here doesn't like to be on time to anything.
He's definitely
so I gotta
late.
make sure that we leave on time and I'm ready, and I have to get up early because I'm a girl. And so I'm trying to look pretty. So I have to be up an hour earlier than the other person in our said party.
Yeah.
And so I need to go to bed a little bit earlier than that said person. And so I'm trying to be responsible and look pretty, because also Steve always really enjoys it when there's a pretty girl on whatever sort of event it is that we're doing the next day. What he doesn't like is a hungover, ugly, nasty rat joining in on whatever sort of thing that they're doing. He's like, I like it when there's a pretty girl here. He's like, oh, our service is so much better when there's pretty girls here. Yeah, because I go to bed early so I can be a pretty girl and not an ugly, nasty rat.
Oh, yes.
So
I've been told this before by Becca. One time I posted a photo where I didn't check with her. I'm better
like a
about that
rat.
I haven't gotten in trouble since then. I've been better, but I did it one time.
I send him pre-approved photos now.
Right, and then she screamed at me saying, "You make a lot of money off how I look, and then don't ever post a photo like that again."
He does.
So I was like, okay. Well, then
He likes me being.
I get a line. I don't post any unapproved photos. So yeah.
So, Miss Becca Sue, it's well within your right. The next time you make coffee for Steve, it's Folgers Crystals.
Get him some instant coffee.
No, she knows I won't accept that. I made her get a whole different coffee system.
I had to get a whole different coffee.
I made her throw her brand new Keurig.
I had a Keurig at one point just because I was like, I just need a coffee maker. Steve's like, I just really don't like Keurigs though. And I was like, hey, the Keurig's like set up ready to go. He's like, I don't drink Keurig coffee though. I actually only drink drip coffee.
Yeah, next time I came there was drip coffee.
And I was like,
the Keurig was gone.
I went, okay. He's like, yeah, I just like drip. So
I did get her to admit though that the coffee is better.
Did you use a Keurig? No, I don't drink that. I only drip.
Yeah, I like the drip coffee.
Okay. I think the one thing that is crystal clear that comes out of this whole show is the fact that Steve made the right choice in his career and did not become a lawyer because you suck at making arguments.
I'm trying to line on everything as it occurred. I mean, I'm just trying to, be honest.
But none of this is helping your cause.
I'm a dear friend. I mean, there's the dear friend clause that goes into this. I mean,
okay. Yeah,
but
I really wish that Katie was on here tonight.
There's a little taking advantage of the dear friend, and that can get you on the shit list in a hurry.
The shit list.
I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty nice. I mean, I'm the easiest person that stays there. I get very.
I had to buy a new coffee maker. I bought an entire new coffee maker. Let's remember that.
Yeah, well, that's true. That is true. So, I mean, did we decide that the 50 ml out of this bottle would get
No.
It's a start. It's a start.
A start?
It's a start towards atonement, but it's not
I'm
the finish.
so happy that Jeff is not a judge.
I feel like that's pretty good. Then I give her the
50 mils and the if there's one bottle in the
community fucking service. This is bullshit.
But the next time he goes to a store and there's one bottle, that has to be Becca Sue's.
Well, I did say that if I find another one, so it'd be
you said if it was two. You said if there was two.
Another one with the other one that you find.
If there's one bottle on the shelf and you get it, that's the one.
Well, then what's going to happen to me when this runs out?
You're going to be out of it.
Until the next time that
you need to search harder. Then you have to atone. You have to atone.
Oh. I don't know about this.
I really just want to play that one part from Game of Thrones where she's walking through the streets and people are just yelling shame.
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 And you don't get to use a body double this time. Like
okay.
She did.
Okay. So, yeah. Strolling nude.
Oh, great.
Perfect. That'll be my atonement, Rebecca. I'll come to your house. You can yell shame.
Great. Thanks, guys. Steve's gonna walk around the house naked with his voice with a bell.
Is this all I have to do to resolve this? Done. Let's do it.
No.
This is the opposite of atonement, actually.
Let's do this. All right. Let's schedule it.
Once again, Miss Becca Sue says, "Why am I the only one getting punished?"
Again. Yeah. Again.
Yeah. Justine told me I shouldn't be a lawyer. I don't think she should be a judge. I don't think that's a good solution for Becca here. Yeah, but that's fine. That's,
I didn't say that was my ruling. I said that's what I want to do right now.
Oh okay. But, yeah, so
I feel
my
no closer.
ruling is you need to buy her a bottle.
I am. I'm going to, when I go to Kentucky.
Next bottle that you see.
When I go to Kentucky, which I'm going to Kentucky a couple times in March. I know you're listening, it's in March, but it's not when we're recording this. I'll be there twice in March, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to find 2 bottles. I'm positive. And then I'm going to get Becca one of those. And you know what? If I find 2 bottles, I'll be like, here, you can have the first one that I bought. And then it'll be atoned.
Well, what if you just find one?
Let's not talk about that. If I find 2 bottles, I'm giving Becca the first one that I bought because that way she got the first bottle.
And if he only finds 1 bottle, I'm not going to hear about it.
Exactly.
Except for we'll be on a show. He'll forget we're on a show. He'll go, what am I opening today?
Fresh
I've got this
crack.
fresh bottle of
I can't help
Bombergers.
myself but use the fresh crack to try to win the cork pop. So yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
If that happens, we have to recreate. We have to have another trial.
Maybe
if
I
that
said
happens, we're having an official trial where Katie is the judge.
I feel like I could just get out of it by saying, Johnny gave it to me this for an early Christmas gift.
Matt, you haven't said much. It feels like you're either on Steve's side.
He's on my side. He knows.
You're either with me or against me, Matt.
Whoa, okay. All right. Pulling me out.
Matt, be careful where you go here.
I know. I don't need an atonement hat. I'll say. No, I think I already agreed that I think the next bottle, that like Jeff said, the next bottle that's purchased needs to be, or that is available and purchasable.
That's a pretty stiff penalty, guys. The 50 mil was a nice offer.
How many have you drank of hers?
Several, but that's fine.
Several, but it didn't matter.
So yeah. I mean, we don't want to go crazy on this punishment here, guys. We want to keep it in the confines of humane. We don't want to be cruel and unusual by just. We got to be fair. So
I think that the summary of this entire show is that there is no summary and that there is no atonement. There is no resolving this issue because Steve refuses to resolve it.
Huh. I don't know about that. I want to fix this. I want to make this right.
No,
you don't. You literally don't want to make it right. That's the you just hoped. You hoped people would be on your side.
That's Steve's tell. That laugh right there, that's Steve's tell.
Okay.
There's no intent.
Right. Becca, what if I found the Precision Fine Grain, which is the special release they do? Would I have to give that to you if I found that?
Yes.
That's not what I drank. I didn't drink that one.
Mine's from 2018. Mine's from fucking 8 years ago.
See? So you guys are on my side now. Now you see what I'm dealing with.
Oh my god.
That just swung the jury right there. That just.
I want somebody to put the notes from the show into AI and see what AI.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea.
AI says
Matt,
those two should take it outside.
I can totally do that.
I can't wait for Matt to do that.
Matt, that'll be a nice project for Matt.
It's just going to say, take it outside, and Steve, we may never see him again.
I'm almost positive that AI will be on my side because I'm always nice to Claude and to Chat and all those ones. So I already know that.
You're nice to it.
You're nice to it. It'll probably come back and say that 50 milliliter offer was very generous. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to say that.
Yeah. So we'll see. Well, I feel like we made some progress. We didn't get this thing totally resolved. we went a long way towards getting this fixed, I feel. So
I think we made it worse.
We talked a lot about absolutely nothing being resolved. A lot of words.
That's not what my takeaway is.
Nothing to happen.
I felt like we made some good progress. And
other than Steve, showing his half-drank bottle of Bombergers several times on the screen.
What was that, Steve?
In front of the camera.
Mr. Akeley, could you show us the example again?
Oh yeah, this is what I got. This is what I got right here. So that's
all he's got.
Yeah, that's it. I'm at a stressful level. You guys got to understand. This is traumatizing.
Let's see. Where are my bottles? Oh, I don't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'd really like Becca to kind of get out there a little bit. And as I'm working to atone with her, I'd like her to kind of get out there and hustle a little bit and get a bottle in stock because she's very low on the bottle she has. So
I feel like she just needs to hide anything that she has in the closet.
Well, she hasn't done that.
I'm going to replace it with sweet tea.
Oh, God, I don't like sweet tea. No, that would be bad.
Be some rectified whiskey in there that tastes like
that's real nice. That's real nice. That's real nice. At my age, that could be fatal. So we got to be careful with that stuff, guys. we'll wrap this one up.
Keeping me alive is Bombergers.
Exactly. As we always do.
Get into Bruce's stock he sent me.
Yeah, that's why we had the little hammer with it. So for emergencies. So, yeah. All right, Matt, where can people find you?
People can find me at LinkedIn at Modica.
All right. Jeff.
You can find me at the law library doing some research in the old Judicial Law Review back catalog, but also on Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo, Jeff Andreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right. You can find Steve Akeley across all social media platforms other than TikTok. I'm not on that one, but the rest of them, I'm out there under my name, so that's easy to remember. Check out abvnetwork.com. That's where we put our content. And last but not least, be sure to head over to abvbarrelshop.com. See what we got going on at the shop, what new picks we got in, and so much more. Again, abvbarrelshop.com. Miss Becca Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.